Hello, hello, and welcome back to my garage. My name is Quad, and in the last episode, I almost have that blue rat over there finished. In today's episode, we are going to hopefully finish that damn thing. And then also, check it out, things are looking quite different down here because in between episodes, there was an update. Yeah, dude, I'm so happy to see that he's doing some world building in this game. This place is a lot better looking.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you? My name's Quad. I'm here to get some stuff from you. Thank you, bro. Anyways, check it out, dude. It looks a lot different. 14 cars still do spawn in here. There's these little containers where parts will populate inside. There's this little garage area over here. It looks like somebody died, bro. Yeah, they got unalived. Just kidding, dude. They got fucking killed. That's what happened. Anyways, yeah, dude, it looks pretty cool. And over here, I think there are more parts. No, that place is blocked off. But yeah, parts will spawn in here. Vehicles will spawn in here. It's actually pretty freaking sweet, dude. Anyways, let's get back out here. We need to see what we need to get done. Yeah, if we come back over, if we have a look at this thing, we have all 5 stars except for on overall, which is at a 3-star condition. And we pretty much have everything on. I don't really know what I'm missing. So I think what we're going to do is take this up to the parts store and finish it up there. There might be certain trims that I'm missing that I don't know about. And since we'll be at the parts store, we should be able to finish it fairly quickly. Now, I did want to actually try to drive this up here, but I think the best solution is going to be to just throw it onto the hooker and haul it. So that's what we're going to do. Let me see if I can find my jack. I'm going to have to also collect all my tools. I'm one of the most organized mechanics you'll ever meet that play this game. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, let me just gather up some of this stuff real quick. And I was just joking, bro. I didn't mean to gather up anything. I'm just looking for my jack. And you know what? I don't see the jack anywhere. So we're not going to be able to jack it up. I was going to jack it and then remove the jack stands. But we're just going to remove them. It should be fine. Nothing should get damaged during the process. So we'll just pull this one out. There's the rear end. Oh, yeah. We got to fill up the tires with air. So let's yank this side out as well as this side. Boom. There we go. The air compressor's right here. Let me grab my air tool, which is right there. We do have it set to 2.5 bars, which should be somewhere between 32 and like 36 PSI. And there it is at 2.5 bars. But yeah, check it out, dude. So I don't know if any cars will spawn up here or where they actually spawn, but there is a little bit of a ramp that comes down, and then this main platform is now pretty much flush with the ground. So it should be a lot easier kind of getting cars in and out. Let me jump in the hooker though. We need to get this thing in position so we could actually throw it onto the trailer back here. Now we need it on an even surface. So I'm going to bring it all the way up onto the platform. There we go. Yeah. Let's hop out and let's get this thing ready. I'm going to have to scooch this thing into position a little bit. So what do we need to do? Well, first I need to release the ramps. There we go. They're just touching the floor. And then we need to move some of this stuff out the way. And then, yeah, let's just push this front end over a little bit. It's looking pretty lined up. I wonder if we should just push it on rather than trying to winch it. That winch, bro, makes me so nervous. But yeah, let's see if we could just push it. Is my brake on? It looks like the brake is on, so... Okay, and is it going? It is going up. Excellent, dude. Hell yeah. Let's get it all the way on. A little bit further, please. And just a little bit more. Nope, I'm moving the truck now. Hold on a second. Let me see. Okay, we might have to drive it on. Or no, we're just going to winch it. Can't drive it because I can't start it quite yet. I think I'm missing some fuel. So we're going to grab some fuel from the gas station when we're in there. But let's see if we can get this in without breaking anything. A little bit further, you bastard. Okay, we're going to break something. Just kidding, we're not, dude. A little bit further. A little bit more. Okay, we almost broke something. Let me go ahead and unwinch it. Right there, boom. Let me try to scooch this on just a bit. I think I got it on. I did. Dude, it's going to roll down. No, it's not. I thought I had my brake on. The brake is on, so I think we're okay. Yeah, dude, I think this is going to be fine. How's this side looking? A little bit crooked, but I think it's going to be fine. Let me just reel this in. Let's strap it down. Just kidding. You can't strap it down. We should probably take everything with us as well. So I'm going to load up. Dude, this is going to be rough. This thing is so heavy. Watch how far this thing sinks, though. Yeah. I'm going to center it. Okay, let me get everything else loaded up here real quick. Okay, I got everything loaded up. My plasma torch, welder, air compressor, my sandblaster. I got my tools right here, as well as my builder's box. So I think we're all set. Let's go and fire this thing up. Let's get into town. There we go. Release that brake. Looks like I have about a half a tank of fuel. Everything seems to be strapped on. So let's go, dude. And it doesn't feel overly heavy, by the way. And then let's see how it goes up this hill. Punch it. I did. It does just fine. Okay, let's get to the gas station. Oh yeah, I forgot in the last episode, by the way, I took my NIV right off this cliff. So we also have to fix that damn thing. I don't know if we'll get to it today or not, but it's going to be pretty soon. Okay, but I did make it down here. How's the car on? It is backwards, and I think the fuel thing is on the passenger side. So we're going to go ahead and load this thing up with some fuel real quick. And then also, check it out, dude. The gas station has been reworked. Yeah, so exciting, bro. Yeah, dude, I'm so happy that there's getting some world building done. Let's go and fill this up real quick, though. We just got to pop it off. Oh, my thing's not. Oh, dude, hold on. There we go. I think we're okay. Might need to push it forward a little bit now. Damn it. I'm surprised it was coasting backwards so much, dude. This does not look like it's on a hill. But let's go and fill it up, dude. We got to pop this off. Grab the gasoline thing. And let's load it up. Not all the way, but enough. And is it enough yet? Let's see. 15 liters. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's enough. That'll run for several miles. Let's go and put that back on. Boom. And then, yeah, over there's my poor NIV that I completely destroyed. But let's take this car over to the parts store. We're going to do some parking lot mechanic work here. And I didn't need any diesel for this thing. We're still at about a half a tank. I do got to release that brake, though. I stalled the damn thing, so... There we go. Okay, easy, buddy. Okay, calm down, Quad. We got it, though. Oh, I wanted to show you guys inside the store, though. I completely forgot about that. Damn it, Dad. Hold on, let's just go over there real quick so I could just show you guys. Yeah, check it out. The outside looks completely different. It looks really, really good. And then if we come in... Let's see if my lights still work. Oh, they do. I don't think I need them, though. It looks like it's pretty bright in here. But yeah, like, here's how it looks, bro. Check it out. Looks really cool. Ignore the floating radio. That's actually part of a mod. Oh, Dino Burgers. Taste the power. I wish I could, bro. Microwave coffee station. Dude, it looks so good. I'm so happy about it. Oh, hello, ma'am. And Phil, dude, look at Phil. We can't even see him anymore. Yeah, you might need to fire that guy, bro. Anyways, it looks like the fish is still here. Oh, no. Hold on a second. Look, there's a fish tank here with a fish in it. And then here's that floating fish. Does that mean my fish... He's not in the tank anymore that I built for him. Look. Yeah, he's not. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I built that floating fish, a fish tank out here. But it looks like he got moved during that last update. Oh. Oh, and then look at this, dude. There's like little gas things to fill up the fuel for the semi-trucks. Damn. Hey, bro, did you see that shit get built? I missed it. Anyways, this is mine. I built this. This is part of a car wash mod that you can install. It was just this plain blue with 0 textures on it, so I just kind of built this around it. Anyways, bro, okay, that's enough of it. We might have to move that tank or build this one a new tank since he's just floating there. Yeah, we'll stick it right next to Rebecca. Anyways, let's get back over to the parts store. Should I grab any oils or anything? I don't know. I forget what I did with that in the last episode. So we're not going to build it on the truck because I feel like that could be disastrous. So let's go and release this thing. And then we're going to have to jump in and coast it down. Or I don't even have to jump in, actually. I think I could just release the brake right here. And then let's hope that it'll just coast. It's not going to. I might need to give it a little bit of a push here. It's not going to work that way either. Hold on a second. You know what? We're just going to jump in and push it forward. Go, dude. And then sit down and then hit the brake. Got it. And then we'll just put that parking brake back on. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we need for this thing. Well, now that I have fuel, this thing should start. Let's have a look at it real quick. Yeah, it's still at 3 stars. So one thing I am curious about too, can we paint black rims? You know what? I'm going to buy a can of black paint and see if that's true.
Don't try to steal anything, okay?
Excuse me, sir. I can't even steal stuff if I wanted to. Trust me, I would. Let's turn that on. Let's grab one black paint. I just want to see if I could paint those rims and hope it doesn't count against our color condition. So we'll come down, center it. And then, okay, easy, buddy. We don't want to go over. It looks really good black, by the way. Let's have a look. Color condition looks the same. Okay, let's do all 4. Oh, dude, that looks so cool. And color condition is still the same. Excellent. Yeah, dude, we're going to put black rims on this. So, boom, there we go. Let's grab this last one. And there we go, dude. Looks beautiful. And let's double check. Yep, still got a full 5-star on the color. Okay. Yeah, let me check the catalog. I don't know what I'm really missing. There might be certain things that are just not working as well. So we could fire it up and see if we notice any of those things like the dash and stuff. Hey, bro, let me just look at your catalog for that car. As far as the engine goes, I'm pretty sure we have everything. We're going to try to start it here in a second. Got all the brake stuff, so we don't have to worry about that. We got all of the suspension things. And now under body, I don't think I have everything for body, though. I'm pretty sure we got both side skirts. I think we got both mirrors. Thing that I don't know if I have or not. One, this front bumper support, so I'm going to go check that. And then look, there's something here. What is this? Plastic firewall. I feel like we definitely have that, but maybe not. Door trims and all that, I'm pretty sure we have all of it. Okay, so there's not too much else in here that I think we're missing. Just that one, which was called a front bumper support. Well, we have to have that on because we do have a front bumper. Let's go to accessories. What is this, dude? Bumper front splitter big. Bumper front splitter original. I don't think we have one of those. Let's just buy the cheap one just in case I do, but I'm pretty sure I don't. And let's see if this thing will fit. So what does it just go like right under here? Aw, dude, I don't know where the fuck this goes. I just wasted some money on it. Okay, fair enough. I thought it clipped like on the bottom or something. You know what? Let me grab my tools. Let me see if we have a pry tool. Yeah, here's the pry tool. Does this come off? It doesn't. Okay. Does this come off? The trim doesn't even come off. All right, all right. So I don't know where the hell this thing's supposed to go, dude. A splitter? It's probably to a different bumper. I bet that's what it is. Okay, let me come back in. And did we have eyebrows? Let me check out that real quick. Where the fuck's the eyebrows at, actually? Oh, are those for a different front end, possibly? I thought the eyebrows would be like something that's around the light. Yeah, maybe. Hold on, let's take a look here. Eyebrow left, eyebrow right. It doesn't really help me too much. Fog lights front and left. Yeah, I think it's for a different bumper, honestly. Oh, look, here's a roof spoiler. I have a trunk spoiler. Let's go and buy that for $135. Now, I definitely don't have these sun strips, so let's buy both of those. I believe they go on the windows itself. See, if we use those original rims, we could have put those wheel covers on, and that actually would have helped us. You know what? Here's another thing I don't think I have. Radiator support plastic. Now, I think that is one that goes on the bottom. Now, I'm pretty sure I do have a busted wiper, so I'm going to double check on those. Other than that, that's pretty much everything. So, I don't know, bro. Let's see what we could do here. Oh, here's the back one. Boom. Okay. Do these need to be painted?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Or is it the afternoon already? I don't bloody know anymore.
I don't bloody know either, bro. Anyway, what is this? This is the roof spoiler. I'm going to have to paint it. Here is the front strip. Let's see if we can paint these strips. I have that can of black out here. And? Ah, damn it. Oh, damn it. We can. Look. Let me go ahead and hit it. No, don't pick it up, bro. You got to start spraying off and then come across. There we go. And flip it. Now the back's done. Let's go and slap that puppy on. Boom. How do we get those off? Is it a pry tool or is it a spatula? Nope, it's a pry tool, bro. Ah, damn it. I just popped out the window as well. Let me put that back in. Got it. Okay. And then let me paint this. And you're probably like, what are you talking about? A spatula? Well, I think it's actually not a spatula. It's a spackle. Anyway, there we go. Just going to toss that on. And that definitely looks good. Let's see if that front radiator support thing will go on. Yeah, this here. This is the thing that most people forget to screw back on when they take it off. And it's usually hanging down on their car. And it doesn't go. Oh, it does. Look right here. Boom. Oh, where the hell did that place? Oh, just right on the top, maybe? Well, I don't think it needs bolted in, so that's good. What is this thing? Oh, yeah, this is that bumper splitter. I still don't know where that goes. think it goes to the other bumper, so I think we're going to replace this. Oh no, look. It does have fog lights, or it doesn't. It looks like it has the spots to put them, but since this is like probably the low-end model bumper, it's not there. Let's take a look at it though. We're still at 3 stars, and actually it's worth less money now, so who the hell knows what happened there. Anyways, let's come back in. And what is this? The roof spoiler. Let's go ahead and put that on. I'm going to go ahead and paint it first, of course. I might need to paint it blue, though. I'm going to try to paint it black. Oh, hold on. Did those window strips fuck up my paint? It did. Look. Oh, hell no, dude. I'm going to have to paint those blue. Okay, fair enough. Let me grab my pry tool again. I'm going to pop this thing off. And then pop off the top one, or the front one. It looks like I pulled that window back out. Let me put that back in. Let's take a look at it. Okay, it's back up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to paint those blue. Oh, you know what? I have my paint gun on me. Let me see. It should still have the paint in it. Yeah, right here. I might need to bring my air compressor a little bit closer, though. So just grab it, bring it on over. And then, yeah, let's see if this still has blue paint. It should. And it does. Oh, hell yeah, dude. A little bit more. There we go. And where's that spoiler at? Up here. Let me go ahead and paint this. Now this should go on the top roof, I believe. Is that all of it? Not quite. I gotta hit this a little bit better. And then let's slap it on the top back here. Boom. Got it, dude. Let's put the visors on. Hold on. I pulled this window out. Let me put it back in. And then grab the visor. Boom. And then this one as well. Boom. Got it. Let's take a look at it. 29.3, and it's now at a 5-star on the color condition. Excellent. Okay, so watch. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy those fog lights. Actually, let me look at those wipers real quick. It's hard to tell. This one looks fine. That other one is definitely busted, though. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, those blades are definitely busted. They're just going to replace this. I think what's holding this thing back for its overall right now is a mix of a couple bad parts. Which side was that? That was the left side. I don't know if it matters. It does. Boom, 11 bucks. Let's go ahead and put the new one on. There, got it. You know what else? Let's go ahead and start it now. See if it even starts. Yeah, let me look at the coolant. Oh, dude, I think I need to put some coolant. Yeah, it's getting pretty low. Let's take a look at the oil real quick as well. I forget what it was at. And, oh, it's actually overfilled. I don't know if that'll be bad for the engine or not. So, you know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and drain some of that oil right here. Let's pop it off. How much? Maybe 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000. I think that's going to be good. Let's go and put it back on. Boom. Let's see if that was enough. Right at the line. Check it out, dude. You can see the little black. Yeah, we're right at the line. I feel safe with that. Let's put that back in. And then, yeah, let's fire this thing up. Let's see if it even starts. I'm going to go ahead and sleep, though, because it's just getting so damn dark. There we go. 10 a.m. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on, dude. What the fuck happened? Hold on. Let me turn that back off. Jesus, I think the throttle or something was stuck a little bit. It actually took a minute to start. So what the hell's up with that? Let's have a look in here. Maybe the starter was going bad. Or any of the engine components as well. I guess we should probably run it for a little bit. A lot of times parts are like right on the verge of being broken. Let me try this again. Hold on a second. And then also let's check the lights. I'm going to go ahead and put the blinkers on and the headlights on. Yeah, did the headlights come on? They did not. Hold on a second. What about the back lights? Okay, my tail lights are working. Let me check the blinkers. Is the right one? It is working back here. Let's check the front one. Oh, this one's not working. So that must be out. Yeah, where the hell's the headlights at? Hold on a second. I think that is supposed to be the headlights. Are both my headlights out then? Let me switch it to the other side, to the left. Let's check the back. Okay, the back blinker is out. Let's go ahead and pull that, actually. I think it's this top one. Yeah, I think so. Let me go ahead and grab a box. Yeah, I just need some lights, bro. How much is each bulb? $4. Let me check the front one. Okay, so we need at least 3 new ones. So I'm just going to buy a whole box. Yeah, dude, I just need a box of lights. Yep, these 16 bucks, I'll take it. Yeah, it was this back left one. Let's go and put this new one in. Boom, is it working? It is working. Let me jump in. We're going to check our reverse lights. It's in reverse. Let's go see if they are on. And they are not on, actually. I'm pretty sure the reverse lights do work. Let me go ahead and pull this bulb out. And then let's replace it with a new one. Don't get them mixed up, so we'll put this one over here. And then let's see here. Which one was it? This one? Boom. Is that light on? Yeah, look, the reverse lights do work, and they were burned out. So let's pop out this other one. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's an easy way to tell if the bulbs are bad or not. So, like, we know this one's bad, right? And then let's grab a new one. And then, is there a difference between the two? Yeah, there is, actually. Look. Let me angle it the same way so we could really tell the difference with the lighting. Or actually, there's not a difference. No, look, they look identical. So, yeah, it's really hard to tell if they're good or bad. You have to literally test them like I'm doing. And boom, that does work. So that means both my headlights are out then. Let's come up here. Yeah, let me pop this one out. Let's go ahead and just buy about a box. Or I could just buy them individually since it looks like I only need two. What is it? $3 a piece. How much is a box, bro? 3, 6, 9, 12. They're the exact same price, so we'll just buy 2 individual ones. And then let's see here. Slap that first one in. Does the lights work? Yeah, see? Okay. Let's grab the second one here. Now, I don't know how many lights these headlights take because there are 2 spots in the back side here, but it seems like you could only put lights in one of them. See this other one over here? It looks like you should be able to put it, but it doesn't. Let me set this down. Let's pull out this light. Or not. I'm going to have to grab it from this side, I think. Yeah, there it is. Drop it. Let's grab the new one, which is right there. Slap it in. Boom. Is it working? It is. I got to do the blinkers here, so can't really see the light bulbs on this one. But there it is. Let's pop it out. The back side of that light bulb's a little bit hard to see, but I think it's just right here. Got it. Yeah, toss it. Let's get a new one in there. Just right here. Drop it. Slap it in. Right here. Boom. I think I have the left on. Is that the last one? It is. Let me just buy one more bulb. But yeah, let me just set this down here. Quickly pop my head in. And there it is. Drop it. Where's the new one? I think it was this one. I hope so. We're going to have to throw all those away so I don't get it mixed up in the future. But there it is. Yeah, it's working out. Excellent, bro. Okay, let me pick up all these bad ones. I'm going to have to drop off all this other stuff that I have, though, so I don't get them all mixed up, right? Yeah, let me clean these up. Otherwise, I'll freaking get them mixed up in the future, and it seems like impossible to figure out if they're good or bad unless you do what we're doing here by turning it on. So, and then we're just going to come over here and dump it all. Okay, I'm missing them, but okay, whatever, dude. I didn't even make any money off that, but anyways, let's take a look at the car now. Okay, it didn't really go up in value or change that star value, but that's going to be okay. Let's go ahead and start this thing up again. And dude, it's struggling to start though, so that worries me. Let me go forward. Release the brake. Oh look, my dash doesn't work. Okay, that is good to know. Let's shut her down. At least it starts. And then let's grab our pry tool. Let's rip out this little dashboard. And there it is. Let's go ahead and buy a new one. And there it is. Dude, it's pretty expensive, but it'll be worth it. And then let's just slap that puppy in. Boom. Let's look at it. Okay, we did not increase very much at all from doing that. Damn it. I'm just throwing away money now. Well, you know what? Let me get those fog lights. We could also buy a digital speedo. That'll help add to it, so we're going to grab it. We're also going to grab the tail hitch because that'll add to our overall value. Here's those fog lights. Let me get the front left and front right. Even if they don't fit, we're going to get a new front end, I think. This is the front left. I'm going to have to scoot this thing back. This should go right here. Yeah, it doesn't. So we're going to have to get a new bumper. That's going to be fine. Let me push this back a little bit. Let's grab this wrench right here. Let's pop off the front bumper. Anyways, that should be enough. It was. Let's go ahead and buy a new one. I'm thinking this one here, the FM, because it looks like it doesn't have one of these bottom pieces where this style 1 almost looks like it's coming pre-built with one of those. Fuck, bro, I don't know. Let's just buy it and see what happens. Come here, bro. Can we put fog lights in this? It looks like it actually would fit a fog light. Let's attach it real quick. Boom. There it is. Where's that fog light at? It's right here, front left. Let's see if this fits in. It does. Look, boom. Okay. Does it fit 2? I think it's just the 1. And then does this fit now? It does. Look. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3 extra parts, and then the light bulbs, that's going to be 4 or 5 extra parts. Let me get that other fog light on. So here's the fog light, though. Boom. And then I'm going to buy 2 of these individually. And we're just going to pocket all this and put it all on at the same time. So yeah, drop it all. Let's put these lights in. There's 1. Oh, do lights not go in this? Or do I need actual headlights for this? I thought fog lights would be these little side ones. Hold on. Just need to grab 2 of these regular headlights. And then if we squeeze down... Yeah, okay, it's just going to be regular headlights. Oh, that's quite interesting. Let's throw this one in, though. Boom. Now let's pull this license plate off. Yeah, so right here and here. Slap it on. Boom. Tighten it back up. There we go. Let's have a look at the car. I'm gonna have to paint it. It did go up a little, but it went down because of that color condition. So let's just grab... Actually, I'm gonna have to push this back a little bit closer to my air compressor back here. And then we'll grab our paint gun. Go ahead and paint this front bumper up. There we go, all the way across. And there we go. It looks good. Let's take a look at it. 30,000 now, so it did go up. We're still only at 3 stars. So what the hell's all the missing parts at, bro? Let me see if there's a rear bumper with fog lights and stuff. Well, they kind of look just about as standard as the bumper that we have. And I don't see any rear bumper splitters here. Okay, let's see. What else can we put on? We got that tow hitch and everything. Let's go ahead and stick that stuff on real quick. So here's that digital speedo. And then this should just go somewhere on the dash probably. Yeah, looks like it's going to go right here. So boom. And then what? The tail hitch. Let's grab our wrench. Grab that trailer hitch. Gonna slap that back here. You know what? No. Boom. Let's tighten it up. Got it. Okay. Let's have a look. Still no extra star. Damn it, dude. Are we even going to be able to 5-star this? I don't know. This might be one of those cars that doesn't have a 5-star. What the hell's on this, though? Look. Oh, no, never mind. I think those bolts that I just saw were for the license plate or something. Okay, let me turn off these blinkers for a second. One, my rim's not fully painted. I didn't notice that, but either way. What are we missing in here, dude? Let me turn that off. Oh, and there's the lights. We got carpet. We got a ceiling. We got these little flapperdoodles that block the sun out. There was no trunk trim, at least as far as I could tell. Let me look again. But I feel like that thing is supposed to have trim back there. So we'll come over here to interior pieces. And I did everything in here I have. So we got all the wipers. We got all the roller or the window lifts. I guess we should see if they work. These replace windows. They don't go over top of windows. Where the hell's these eyebrows go? Let me buy one real quick. Yeah, what the hell's this, dude? It looks like it goes under the light or something. Maybe it's specific for a certain bumper. This is the left one. Oh, no, it still goes on. Look. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay, I might have to paint it. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to paint it. Okay, let me grab the pry tool. Let's pull this off and stick it here. I'm going to buy the other one, which is the right one. Right there for 57. So yeah, let's just slap this thing on real quick. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I paid for it going out the door. Oh, wait, what the fuck was that, dude? I don't actually know what happened. Anyways, let me set this down. Now we'll grab our paint. Let's just paint these things real quick. There we go. Let's go and throw them on. There's this one. And then here is this one. Let's have a look. Okay, it's not giving us any extra stars, you bastard, bro. Well, I know of only one other way to add some more parts, and that's going to be to get those other rims. These ones do look kind of shitty with the paint on them. And this one's supposed to be black, not blue. Let me grab my paint can. And then I didn't see any trim, like, inside through here like the Wolf has. I don't know, bro. And I can't find my paint for the life of me, so I'm going to have to buy another can. They're only 14 bucks. It's going to be okay. Shut up.
Or is it the afternoon already? I don't bloody know anymore.
So yeah, let's hit this. Let's finish this one up. We get a little bit closer to the edges. There we go. Swing around here, grab that. There we go. Yeah, it didn't change anything for me. Yeah, I guess I could put on those other rims and put the hubcaps on. I don't know what the hell else I'm missing, dude. Let me check the trims again. You know what? I'm going to buy this taxi sign. Screw it, because it's just going to add. You know what it is. I guarantee I figured it out, dude. I think the problem is there's parts on this thing that are about to break. You know what I mean? You know what? Let's just take it for a quick cruise, and then that should break anything that's on the verge of breaking. So we got a back license plate. I don't think there's badging. I'm going to check a couple more things real quick, though. Oh, you know what we could do? We could add spacers. That'll definitely add to it. And you know what? I think we're just going to get the original rims and put the hubcaps on, because that's also going to add to it. So let me get those hubcaps real quick. They are $37. What size is this? I don't know if these go on any car. Can they even go on these rims? Oh, they can. Oh, they look silly as fuck, but you know what? It's going to add. Let me grab 3 more of those. Yeah, there we go. And then I noticed a grill in there. I'm pretty sure I have my grill, but yeah, slap that puppy on. And do I have a grill? I do. Here's another hubcap. Boom. Yeah, it looks goofy, but you know what? It's going to be fine. And then here's that 4th one. Got it. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, still didn't bring up my star. Damn it. But we are at 31.3 thousand. Let me check the hoods real quick. Does some of those hoods have different attachments? Nah, it doesn't look like there's any kind of hood attachments or badging or anything like that. And we have all of the door trim and stuff. Maybe not the front left and front right. Let me check those real quick. No, we do. Look, right here, right here, right here, and right here. Or is it missing? You know what? Let me just buy one. I mean, they look like they're on, but they might be default black. Like this front left. Let me get that for 60 bucks. Where the hell did it go? Right here. Is this thing black? It is. Let's see if we have it. Pretty sure we do. Yeah, you can see it right there. Let me get my pry tool. And can we pull this stuff off? Yeah, this one's on there. This one's on there. That one. This bumper doesn't seem to have one. I don't know if there is one. This is on there. That one's on there. Is there one on the front? There's one on the bottom, but let me see. So there should only be 6 trims, I guess. We're just going to type in trim. And how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we do have it all. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to go drive this thing around for a bit, dude. I think if we were to build it from pure scratch, we'd probably be okay right now. Well, let's see if we could do some drifting or something. Let's try not to wreck it. Yeah, see how it's struggling to start, dude? Okay, well, let's just do a little bit of driving. How does this sound? Okay, my brake's on. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, let's just take it around the block here. Let's see if we can get it sideways. Just kidding, let's not. Let's come into this parking lot. Let me zoom in as well. And then let's see if we could do like a burnout. And go. No, not so much. Let me try it again. No, it doesn't want to burn out. Fair enough. Well, let's get back over to the store. Let's see if the engine still looks fine. Let me zoom in. I mean, it looks cool enough. Okay, I shouldn't be driving it through the dirt. That's my bad, but let's just get it parked. Let's see if everything looks fine. We hop out and we have a look. Everything does seem to look fine, so I don't think it's an issue with something just being on the verge of busting. Okay, well, you know what? I don't think we're going to be able to 5-star this thing all the way, to be honest with you. I think this is going to be the max. There's nothing else I could really add to it. Damn it. We're going to have to try to build one of these from the, from the bottom up with all brand new parts at some point and see if we can 5-star it, dude. Because I don't think there's anything else we can add to this, so... Like, if we type in rally, there's no rally lights or anything for this. We already got the digital speedo and the taxi, so... Oh, we could probably put a roll cage in. Yeah, that would add toward the overall. They are kind of expensive. Let's buy it, though, for $190. It's a version 3, so... I wonder if I should have got a different one. Now, some of these other headlights might take more bulbs, which would probably help, but I don't know if we want to try. So let's just grab this thing. Let's see if we can attach it. And... Oh, we can. Look. Boom. Okay, let me grab my wrench. Let's tighten that up. They're not easy to figure out where they tighten, but I think one's right here. There's another bolt down here somewhere, probably. Got it. Then we'll grab this other back one if I can. Got it. And then the bottom part. Okay, there we go. So that's in. It did not give us an extra star, so that's a little bit unfortunate. You know what? I didn't check my side skirts. I'm pretty sure I have them, but let me double check. So yeah, just grab the pry tool, and this one is on. What about this side? Okay, we have both side skirts. Yeah, these little window things, they only replace the window, so it would not actually add. Oh, look, there's wide body panels. Firewall. Look, firewall plastic. Do I have that? I have to, right? Yeah. You know what we could do to actually add to it? It would be kind of unconventional. Oh, I forgot about the, I forgot that I did want to put spacers in. So let's just do that real quick. We'll just get the cheapest ones. They're all the same price. So what size? Should we do something ridiculous? I mean, we might as well be ridiculous. So let's do the 150s. We'll grab 4 of them. I'm going to have to grab another jack because I think I lost mine, dude. I couldn't find it anywhere down at the junkyard. So let's just pick up a new one. How much is it? 420 or 500. We're just going to buy the 500 one again. And yeah, let's get this thing lifted. Let's put these on. I'm going to push the car up. I think I'm draining my battery. Let me turn off my lights and stuff. But let's go ahead and pop off both tires. We do got to pull the hubcaps back off though. So there's that and that. Let's get both of these off. And here's that second one. Let's grab the spacers and just slap it on. Boom. Put the tire on. And then let's do the same thing over here. Put that spacer on, slap that tire on, tighten it. There we go. We can put the hubcaps back on. There and there. Let's go ahead and lower this jack. A little bit too fast, quad. Slow it down. I use my mouse wheel to do that. Anyways, let's come around. Lift it up, do the exact same thing. So yeah, here's the tires. And then here's the spacer. Here's the tire. And then the hubcap. Same thing over here. Spacer, tire, and then hubcap. Okay, let's have a look at it now. Okay, well, here we go. We're making a little bit of progress. I'm up to 4 stars. So it's helping, but we're not quite where we need to be. Let me drop it. Now, I don't know what to do here. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not too sure. I feel like these headlights are fucking me, and that some of those other ones might work better because I feel like there's supposed to be 2 bulbs. Which ones do I even have? I don't even freaking know, dude. I should probably pop one off and see. Yeah, right here's one. And then the second one's just right there. Is that enough? It is. What the hell is this thing called? Oh, and it's all one unit now. It's just called a headlight. Oh, great. And then here's headlight left and right. There is a version 2. Let's just buy that thing and see if we can get both bulbs in this. Oh, you know what? This one don't even have a hole for 2 bulbs, so it's actually not going to make a difference. At least I don't think. Let me try. Pop it out. We can't put one on the right. We can put one there, so it's only 1 bulb. It wouldn't help my situation at all. We'll put these original ones back on. Let me tighten it up and get all this put back together. Okay, I'm wasting a little bit of money with these extra parts, so in a way I'm not going to be making more because I'm spending it, but yeah, dude. You know, there might be one other way to do this. It's a little bit unconventional, but it might actually work. Because right now we have, I think, everything that I could possibly get on. Unless there's something broke that I just don't know about. Like, we could test the windows, I guess. Let's see if that's a thing. Maybe the ones that I got were actually bad. There it is. Let's see if the windows work. Okay, I can hear it. And it does work. What about this one? Okay, this side works as well. Oh yeah, you could always hit your hazard buttons as well instead of the blinkers. Yeah, that's all working just fine. Same with back here. Yeah, and as far as I could tell, I have all the running gear. I think all of our brake pads are good. Let me look into this engine one more time, since we did run it, and make sure none of that stuff broke. Timing gears look fine. Cam gears, or the cams themselves look fine. Timing belt looks fine. All this stuff is looking great. Looks like all those pistons are looking good. You know what? I do see some bad plugs. Ah, dude, the plugs. Yep, okay, we're gonna do a full plug replacement. All the pistons seem to look good. And then if we look down at the old crank itself, the crankshaft looks beautiful. So yeah, spark plugs, dude. I think that's going to be one of the big things that we need to replace. Let me turn off that damn hazard. And then I'm just going to put performance plugs in it. Why not? There's 6 of them. Oh, I didn't notice if it had a radio. You know what? I don't think it does have a radio, so let's go ahead and buy one of those. I think it said it was like 43 bucks. It is. Let's put this in first.
Hey,
what?
can I bring my account to your shop one day?
No. But yeah, this should just slide in right here. Boom. Let me get those spark plugs. And then let's pull these things out. Looks like we're going to have to pull off that cover. So let me grab my pry tool. Pop this thing off. Toss it to the side. We're going to have to pull off these ignition, whatever the fuck they're called. Caps? I don't know. Anyways, I think that's on with a wrench. And it's just right here on the back side of the engine. Those 2 bolts. There we go. Let's pull this off. And now we should have access to our spark plugs. So let's just come in. I'm just going to replace them all. I don't even care if they're good or bad. Okay, there they are. Let's put this back on. Just kidding. We don't want to put that on yet. Let's get those wires first. Yep, slap it on. Tighten it. There we go. Let's put the plastics back on. Boom. And then let's have a look at it. Okay, it didn't go up another star, but it is worth $32,222. All right, bro. Well, I'm about ready to give up, and we're about ready to sell it because I don't know what else I can do to this to give it more. Except for... No, I don't even know, actually. Does window tint add to it? I don't actually know. Let's find out, because the overall is based off of total number of parts. So, let's just buy 1 of these, or 2 of these, or 3 of them, or 4 of them. And let's just go...
Don't anything, okay?
Shut up, fool. Let's just go and put them on. I think it's 1 per window, right? Oh, I can't even tint them. Nah, I did, and I didn't even need them, all you bastard. Let's just tint the back window. This one, I'm gonna have to roll them up because I can't see the freaking window because I rolled them down. Just kidding, there it is. And then, yeah, wasted a bunch of money buying all of them, but here's the last one. Okay, I don't know if that went on. Let's take a look, though. Okay, it did not add to it, so that was a little bit of a waste of money. I'm gonna double check it, though, and see if I missed it. Nah, it's on there, dude. You bastard, bro. Should I just do the windshield? Yeah, screw it. I don't think it added to it. Definitely not. You know what? There's one more option that I can do. It's going to be super unconventional, but I think it might work. Watch, we're going to lift this. Now, I'm pretty sure it used to work in the past, but with a modded version of these things, because the modded version would actually bolt on with a bolt. But we're going to put these on, and this might add to the overall, giving us a full 5-star. So here's this one, and then let's go ahead and move the jack over and get the other side lifted up. Here's that one, boom. Let me take a look at it. Okay, I did add to the overall value, so I think it does count. So I'm going to leave those on as I continue trying to find more stuff to add to this so we could finish it, bro. You know what we could also add? This hook. Yeah, it did. It's a little unconventional, but I think it'll work. And it goes right onto the gas tank right here, I think. Boom. Let's see if that helped. I don't think it did. I'm going to buy another one and put it on the front. Boom. Let me take a look. Okay, I don't think that actually helped at all. Now, I know some might think that the seats, like the interior pieces, all need to match. That's definitely not true. And I guess we could prove it by buying them, saving it, and then quitting if it doesn't. But the only other option I have here, I think, is to put a different engine into this thing. Because some engines have more parts than other engines. Like if we'd put the Wolf engine in this thing, we'd probably be able to 5-star it. Do we have a Wolf engine anywhere? What the hell's in this engine? Yeah, watch. Let me yank this and slap it in and see if this will make a difference. Because this has a whole bunch of extra plugs and stuff, right? Yeah, let's see if that'll work. It'll be fine, watch. We're going to stick it to the side. Yeah, it's a beautiful looking engine, but I don't know if there's enough parts on it. Let's just pull this one off. Okay, there's the engine. Yeah, let's just toss this in and see what happens here. Boom. All we got to do is tighten that one like that. That locks it into place. I don't think I need to add anything else. Oh, yeah, the fuel line. Let me put this on and the transmission. So, yeah, we do got to put a couple things. And there's that fuel line. You know, we could just stick this in. It won't fit. Technically, like, it won't work, but it'll still count as the same amount of parts. So it should still, like, tell us if it's going to work. Look, dude, there it is. Full 5 stars. Okay. Well, that's just the way it's going to have to be. We're just going to have to use this engine. At least we got it at a full 5 stars. Let's put the proper transmission in though, and we could just put this 6R into this truck. It should be fine. I don't know. Anyways, let me come down here. Let's pop this thing out. There it is. There's the tranny. Let's go ahead and slap this puppy in. So, boom. Let's go ahead and get it tightened up, of course. And I think that's going to be everything. Yeah, let's have a look at it once again. And there it is, dude. $34,000. Okay. And then we're going to get an additional like 30% on this. So that's going to be like almost another $10,000. So it's going to sell for like $45,000. Now let's pull off these jack stands. You know what? Hold on. Let me put this jack back. Yeah, we'll just leave that jack right here where it's at. Let's pull these out. Okay, there's that one. Let's lower it. Scooch it to this side. Stick it back up. Pull these out. And then let's have a look at it. Okay, it's still at a 5 stars. Excellent. So at least the jack stands doesn't have to be on there. That'd be a funky cheat. And look at this exhaust, dude. Oh my god. We're gonna have to switch out this exhaust. Hold on a second. Yeah, I wonder if we could just attach this to that. Let me pull this out. Yeah, we'll pull this one. I'm gonna slap this one on, hopefully. They're usually completely interchangeable, so let's see. And they are, dude. Let's tighten it. And how's it look now? Yeah, no, dude, it looks perfect. Look, it fits pretty damn good. Okay. Other than that, I think that's gonna be it, dude. You know what? What is this? Oh, that's that extra trim that I bought. Well, I bought a bunch of extra things that I don't think I needed, but you know what? We're not even going to drive this, dude. I was going to drive it into town. You know, let me pull these hooks off as well. I don't think they're adding to it. That was actually the serpentine belt. But here's the hook. Let me look. Okay, that was not adding. Let me get this rear hook. And then look. Okay, we're still good. Okay, excellent. Yeah, dude, we're going to actually haul this on the truck. I'm not going to drive it. Typically I would, but I'm so afraid I'm going to break something. And that thing actually was a mission to get at a 5 star. I'm just glad I was able to do it. I always say, if there's a will, there's a way. And damn it, bro, I had the will. And I sure in the fuck found the way. Oh, you know what? Hold on. This has a bad flywheel. Before I completely put it back together, I do want to replace that flywheel. Especially if we're going to be rocking it in the truck here. So let me come back over. Let me pop off this pressure plate. Throw it to the side. Throw the clutch plate itself to the side. Just kidding. It's going to fall to the side. Let's pull off that flywheel. Toss that to the side. Let's go ahead and buy a brand new one. Here is the clutch plate. And then the pressure plate. There we go. Let's toss the engine in. Stand up. Tighten up that mount. Tighten up that starter. Swing around. Let's grab the other engine mount. There's that fuel line down there. We got to put that puppy on. Boom, got it. We just got to throw the transmission back on. So we'll just slide this thing in. Boom. Well, that should be everything, dude. Let me go ahead and get this thing loaded up. I've been going on way too long for this build. Actually, I'm not done. I got to put the exhaust back on. Yeah, we'll just slide it right in. Boom. Tighten it. Got it, dude. Okay. Yeah, let's load this thing back up. We're just going to drive it, I think. Or I'm not even going to drive it up, dude. We're going to push it up. Now, hopefully these spacers aren't going to be too wide for this bed. It's like it's just going to fit. Let me just push it up, though. And then push, push, push. It did go up. Excellent. A little bit further, though. And there we go. I think that's going to be just fine. Let's go and retract this. And then let's go into town, dude. Let's deliver this damn thing before I can't, or before we lose that star on it. So I'm just going to leave all that mess there, and we're just going to head in. Oh, dude, it starts, but then it doesn't. What the hell happened, bro? Why isn't it staying started? Let me try that again. Okay, it doesn't want to stay started. That isn't exuberating confidence here, bro. Why isn't this thing wanting to stay started? I don't know, dude. We're just going to have to punch it and go, I think. Hopefully this won't fall off, but I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, it doesn't want to stay started. Let me release that brake. Maybe that's the problem. My clutch in. Oh, I don't think I had my clutch in, maybe? Nope, I had my clutch in. Oh, dude, it doesn't want to stay started. Look. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Did I do something? Oh, fuck, bro. That's not a good sign at all. Yeah, it definitely doesn't want to stay started. I'm fucking something up. Let me get this thing stopped. I don't know what it could be though, and I forgot to put my brake on, so it's just gonna roll. Hopefully nobody slams me. I think we're just gonna have to drive that thing into town, dude. I'm kind of scared to do that though. Okay, well, frick, bro. This is not gonna work. Yeah, we're just gonna have to drive this and hope that it stays in good condition, dude. There's no other way for me to do it. I don't have a customer service sign down at the main shop. I'd have to take it down there before we could tow anything, so... Oh, that's the issue, bro. The fuel. I'm an idiot. Okay, hold on a second. We can still do this. God damn it, dude. I've been going on way too long. Let me go grab my wrench. I forgot it's running diesel. Oh, that means this car won't even start either. You know what? Yeah, we definitely don't want to start up the freaking rat, dude. We have gasoline, and we just stuck in a diesel engine. So they're going to have... Whoever buys it at the freaking dealership is going to have to figure that one out. Yeah, let me grab my wrench. And let's hope nobody slams me. Sitting in the middle of the road, dude. These guys sometimes will do that. But I just gotta squeeze back here. Remove this fuel tank. Got it. Here it is. We're just gonna run it to the gas station. We're gonna pull off the cap. Grab it. Dump out all this diesel. And there we go. It's just dripping. It's empty, dude. Let's go ahead and load it up with some gasoline. You know what? I think 24 liters is gonna be plenty. Just gonna put that cap back on, and then let's go throw this back onto the truck. Oh yeah, there's my beautiful Niv, dude. Completely blew the engine in the last episode. Literally threw a hole straight through the block. Well, I mean, I'm glad I got it at a 5-star, but I will say though, it definitely sucks that you can't get this at a 5-star with the standard parts. Let's go ahead and tighten this up though. Got it, dude. Okay, let's go and bag that. Okay, let's just hop in. Let's see if this thing will start now. And it does, dude. Look. Ah, hell yeah. Okay, slap it into first. Let's release that brake and let's go. Yep, here we go, dude. Yeah, so far so good. I'm just gonna take my time to get over there though. Oh shit, dude, something just happened. I don't know what the fuck it was. Dude, I think I just blew the engine actually. I just heard a huge clank. And yeah, dude, it's not freaking running. Let's see if we can coast it all the way to the car lot though. Ah, dude, I'm kind of worried though. I think we blew the engine. You know, let me try to start it. I don't think it's gonna start. Definitely not gonna start. Oh, damn it, dude. That's okay. We did make it. Let me just go ahead and get pulled up in front of this little spot, and then we'll drop it off and get it sold, dude. I thought for a second that this thing fell off or something, and there we go. Dude, let me take a look. Oh, dude, look. Yeah. Oh my god, I completely blew the engine, bro. Not just the engine, but it looks like the head as well. Oh, what happened? Did I forget to put a head gasket? No, I think there is a head gasket on here. Oh, dude, all the pistons. Oh my god. I don't know what the fuck I did wrong, but we definitely screwed that thing up. All right, all right. Well, let's release the brake on this after we lower the ramps. Yep, just coast backwards. Just kidding. We're gonna have to push it, I think. I think it's kind of bottomed out on this, so there we go. Let's get behind it. Let's stop it. Reapply that brake. And let's have a look at it. It is still full 5 stars all the way down the board. Let's just go in and sell this thing. Hello, ma'am. I got a car I want to sell you out there. That beautiful blue thing. And check it out, dude. 43.6 thousand. Boom. See you later, sucker ball. We're up to 54,000, dude. We could buy the garage now if we want. And I think we're actually going to, which means we're going to be basically starting the game all over again because we're going to only have $4,200. Now I have a problem though if I do that because we have 2 blown engines. So I'm going to have enough money to repair one of these. But you know what, dude? We gone on way too long. So that's going to be it for this one, you guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, my name's Quad, and we'll see you in the next one. Later on, everybody. Later on. Later on, everybody. Later on.